Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another episode of The Good, The Scrap, and The Scrap, a series where I review weapons in Appalachia. Now, again, we are going with another weapon from the pit update, and that is going to be interesting to say the least. This is one of my favourite ones out of all of them. But before we get into it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Is it bad luck, or is it just Murphy's Saw? So, Murphy's Saw, a vampire, 25 damage while standing still, breaks 50% slower, chainsaw with flamey flame blade. This is definitely one of my favourite weapons to come out of the pit expansion, and I am very happy to have got one that's vampire and the 25% standing still. Now, while it isn't the power attack damage, you do quite often stand still with this weapon, so it is going to deal some pretty hefty damage, and it does have the highest damage currently of the weapons I have. I haven't managed to upgrade the doodad, the auto axe yet, so it won't have as much damage, but in the future it might do. I really don't know what the best mod for that is. Either way, let's test this damn thing out and see how well it slices people up. So, the chainsaw. Now when it comes to this weapon, its damage is absolutely bananas. It is just ridiculous. Now, because the auto-axe mods aren't readily available for everybody, because, you know, the grind is real, we don't really have the full scope of how powerful the auto-axe is, which makes the chainsaw the current best of these weapons, because we do have its full scope and it does have the superior damage on the weapon currently. And as you're seeing, it completely cuts everything in half. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Nothing stands a chance against this weapon. There's not a single damn enemy in the game that this doesn't hurt a lot. It's exactly like the auto axe in that respect. Now the auto axe might become better once we have all the mods unlocked, but until that happens and we know, like, and done thorough testing, it's not going to be clear. This thing slaps. This thing slaps the cheeks of every enemy I've choosed on. Literally. I love it. I love everything about it. And you should love it too, as I murder all these filthy mutants. Alright, it's the Legend of Jeff, and we are going to use this chainsaw to cut the big stinky and see what happens. Well, that was quick. That was very, very quick. And now we come to the Queen and all her little doodad googads, and apparently she's awake and not aggro, but, well, not aggroed. Oh well. Now, you're seeing the Marwalk Queen, the biggest problem you've got is she can nearly kill you in one hit. However, it doesn't really care, does it? This weapon just does not give two craps about her big ass body and not being able to take many hits from her. It just wants to murder her. And it works on raiders too. Yeah. Now, if you've watched the two previous videos involving the weapons and daily ops, you'll realise that this is still the same game mode, and I hate it, and this thing completely destroys enemies, but the inevitability is one's going to get a good shot into me and I'm going to die. So, you know, beware of that. Though, so far this is going better than it did in the previous attempts. So yeah, die you buggers. This weapon will kill. This weapon will do really well in daily ops, but on this particular mode, it's a liability more than anything else, because melee gets you killed. So that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can buy our merchandise, as you can see on the screen, at the Teespring link down below, as well as our super thanks button on all of our videos. On top of that, we also have our coffee QR code on screen, and you can become a channel member. And on the note of the members, let's thank them. So let's start off by thanking the Chosen Undead. We have Goldie, Deofane Gaming, the BDP, Bubba Doodle Mom, TFE Archive, Philip Duda, Call, PT Buns, Devilman Games, and Peggy McKnight, as well as our dads, Army members, Wyatt Blackburn, Wallers, me, Colin G, Matasbo, Numpty, Sickleman, James Colshire, Prophet 7.back, Country Boy Stevens, Reaper Gaming 92, Victrix, Evil Rat, Follivords and Afra, Blue Eagle Productions, and Prince Julius. I hope you guys are all enjoying the videos today, and your support is incredibly appreciated. So yeah, the chainsaw, one of my favourite weapons. It completely slices slices, it dices, it does everything. It's a good, solid melee weapon, and I am so happy that these have been added into the game. They are going to make it a bit more interesting to play melee, and it does mean that I need to switch up the melee build slightly, which I will probably make a video on in the near future. Either way guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time in the Wasteland.